Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL 100 Game of the Week on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. Martin flexing the muscle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Martin re-signed with the Raiders May 1st after Isaiah Crowell went down with the Achilles injury. He's out for the year. But Martin now in his second season in Oakland, 723 yards last year. His career numbers are so interesting. 6 seasons in Tampa prior to Oakland, 2 years of 1,400 yards, but then he never topped 500 the other 4 years due to injuries and other various issues. But now he says his full focus is on 2019. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. The numbers on the ground for Martin a week ago. 16 carries, 137 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He's got a man. It's Williams. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Second and 10. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got one. Let's go.
First down. Here's the run with Martin. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Second and 14. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Leonard Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with color?
So this offense will head back out there. Already an excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guy. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the draw, Richard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Second and 13. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll run for it with Martin. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, they'll throw. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught by Brown. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got him in, it's Brown. 30, and deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play that time for the Raiders, and even 60 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll drop to throw. The open man here, Renfrow. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Martin. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting. And
he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys have now moved out in front. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They start the drive with Martin. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. to throw. Drops this off to Richard. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Crowder. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jets will take over. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long.
Hey, everybody, it's the...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The first carry now for Doug Martin. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
Second and 2. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run on first down. It's Martin, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll set up the throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to the ground, Martin. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Here is Martin on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin. His 11th touchdown of the year, and the Raiders have taken the lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down. It's Martin, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. That's complete to Richard, the running back. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Carlson is good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Here we go on second and 12. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. They'll run on first down. Martin. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it second and 12. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. And a 10th carry here for Martin. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, Richard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are... Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll run on first down. Richard, and some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
Face mask. Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Richard. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. Oh, he sheds himself free. He's at the 30, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's got it to Williams. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. Caught out right by Renfro. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, a free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down, a cheap sack. Darren Lee drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
And now they spike it, and that stops the clock at 55 seconds.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, hold on. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this. So for Oakland, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
All right, gentlemen, we made way too many mistakes this week, okay? The coaching staff is going.
Set, ready. Get the plan. Let go. Here we go. Set. 30 back. Set up. Here we go. 10, Tuscan. We good. 132. Fire! Down. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Let go. Let's go now. 6 of Pittsburgh. 6. Hut.
Listen up, fellas. I think we all know what today was. Today simply...
Hey, everybody.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
55. That's what I do.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run. Martin.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
He's coming.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The numbers for Antonio Brown in last week's ball game, comfortably up over 100 yards when cruising past that number, and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? He watched that game last week, and I know his first thought was, we have to find a way to take him out of the game plan. We cannot let him do that to us.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check the backer.
Back to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On first down, it's Martin. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. Martin, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon. He'll
look to throw. The open man here, Renfrow. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a run with Martin. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag. No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught by Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with touchdown number. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Mike 54. Come on, boy. Let's go. Come on. You better be ready. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Double dog. That's the way.
At the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Martin, and he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen to Richard. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So 2nd in inches after that 4 inches. And he fires one incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. That's going to be caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. J.J. Nelson, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the ground, Richard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Second and 9 now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
A Raider first down, 17 yards. They'll run on first down. Richard. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On second down, Martin. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin with now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll drop to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. This is Richard. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Martin. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. He'll look to throw. Stepping up, touchdown, Raiders.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On first down, it's Martin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
2nd and 2. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 6 yards in the first down. They run again on first down. Martin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
2nd and 1. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. They're going to look to throw. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Oh, I hear you guys talking about Victory Monday. Only one way to get that.
Yeah, 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. We good. 132. Right. Ready? Hey, go. Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Check. Hey. Come on, set. 60 off. Ready. Ready, ready. 60 out low. Hut, hut.
Hey, man, listen. Great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team.
Hello, everybody. It's the...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. He'll swing this one out to Richard. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Now, this is going to carry well into the end zone. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
He'll have a first down past the 40. The Raiders last year, they were 25th in the league in rushing, and a good reason why they used one of their 3 first-round picks on Jacobs for runs like we just saw. Jacobs was the first running back taken in this year's draft, 24th overall. That was actually the pick that was originally acquired from the Chicago Bears in that Khalil Mack trade. Running is Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
It's our time. Hey, switch gears.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Miles Jack with a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the tight end Lance Kendricks there. But now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Jacobs now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll set up the throw. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. One more time with Jacobs. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. They'll set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. Flush to his right. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Back to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Looking to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. That reception brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. They'll look to throw here. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and it.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL 100 Game of the Week on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action,
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 9 carries, 67 yards.
And that's just not enough carries for a running back to get loose and really feel like he's into the game, because they have to have enough volume to establish a rhythm, not just for themselves, but also to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute. I expect them to get a minimum of 15 carries in this game, and the optimum number would be 20+.
He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down now, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's a give to Richard. And they'll get this down to the 10. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The open man here, Renfrow. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a handoff to Richard. Nifty move. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Hard to believe, but the regular season. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
They'll set up to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Watch the twitch.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll get 34 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 15, check 15.
2nd and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll find his running back here, Richard. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Holding offense.
That's on the Raiders' big money man, the free agent tackle Trent Brown. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Richard. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a carry for Jacobs. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On second down. Richard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They're going to look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
Let's go.
So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
50 seconds.
2nd and 9 now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that'll be incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there. Threw it behind him. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, so close but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. And it is incomplete. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all time. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Let's go, defense, let's go.
This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
He'll set up the throw, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too.
Defense.
And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Back to throw. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. The numbers for Antonio last week, well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's get that ball.
play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And his guys are going to get the football at the 20. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on first down. Richard. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the draw, Richard. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Campbell, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. J.J. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, they'll throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll drop to throw. And this one's incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On 3rd down, Richard, and he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return, and the Broncos. We pick it up, second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. On first down, Richard, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
47, Mike. 47, Mike. 47.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Check, 47. Hey, here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Luke Wilson. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. On first down, Richard. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work
an exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 2nd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their... So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. On 1st down, Richard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man. It's Brown. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Oakland, it will wind up a .500 season as the win means they'll finish right at 8-8. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll limp to the finish line with a final record of 5-11. And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place but could stand
Let's go, let's go. On the hop, fellas, on the hop. Who wants it? Let's see some hustle
Set,
out
hut.
there today.
18 Gator. Hut. Ready. Set, hut. Let's go. And read. Ready, go. Got it. Hook. Ready, set. Hook. Set, ready. 70 ending. Set, go. Here we go. Set. Get the flag. Ready. Okay, ready. Let go. Ready, right. Set up. On the ready. We good. 132. Fight up.
Hey, big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. And you know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is a special...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
They'll set up to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now back to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Avery Williamson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. He's got it to Williams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. The open man here, Renfro. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from two. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Richard. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The throw complete here to Williams. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. They'll run on first down. Richard. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard with his second touchdown here in this first half. As they are... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep open. They got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. He'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. J.J. Nelson in the final seconds. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
You got tape. You got tape. You got ball. Watch the ship.
On 1st down, Richard, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And now running right through it. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 13. It's Williams on the catch. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 8. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Lance Kendricks there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Switch gears. Check 24. Check.
2nd and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Richard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, he'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quinnen Williams gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Room to run past midfield. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. He'll look to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. They'll run on first down. Richard, down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd and 2. This will be caught at about the 6. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 4. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab, and the Raiders have taken the lead. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.
All right, gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Football's a simple game, but you keep making
go. 30 base. Hard. Down. 10. Touchdown. Single. Ready? Right. Ready, right. Let's go now. 15 Lonnie. Hut, go. On the ready. Set up.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what?
Hey, everybody, it's the coach.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Number 53.
The first carry now for Doug Martin. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive with Martin, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop the throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. the 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw here. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a road. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Martin. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The throw complete here to Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow there to make. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down, here's the run with Martin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Martin.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Richard. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And